Hello and welcome. In a world filled with complexities and challenges, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, to feel like we're being swept away by the currents of life. But I firmly believe that within each of us lies the power to navigate these currents and chart our own course. In my book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, I outlined a framework for personal and professional effectiveness, a set of timeless principles that can empower us to take control of our lives and achieve true greatness. These habits, however, are not mere quick fixes. They are paradigms, maps that require consistent effort and a deep commitment to personal growth. They represent a journey, a lifelong pursuit of excellence, but I assure you, it's a journey well worth taking, for as you integrate these habits into your life, you'll begin to experience a profound shift. A shift in your perspective, in your relationships, and in your overall well-being. Through this video series, we'll embark on this journey together, exploring each habit in depth, understanding its essence, and discovering how to weave it into the very fabric of our lives. It's time to unlock our potential, to embrace the principles of effectiveness, and to create a life of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. Our first habit, the foundation upon which all other habits are built, is proactivity. Being proactive means recognizing our power to choose our response to any given situation. We are not simply pawns reacting to external stimuli. We are agents of our own lives, endowed with the freedom to choose our thoughts, our actions, and ultimately, our destiny. Imagine for a moment two individuals facing the same challenging situation. One reacts impulsively, driven by emotions, blaming external circumstances for their woes. The other, however, pauses, reflects, and chooses their response consciously. They focus their energy on what they can control, seeking solutions rather than dwelling on problems. This, my friends, is the essence of proactivity. Proactivity is about taking responsibility for our own lives. It's about acknowledging that while we may not always control what happens to us, we always have the power to choose our response. This shift in perspective from reactivity to proactivity is fundamental to personal effectiveness. As you embrace proactivity, you'll find yourself becoming more self-aware, more resilient, and more capable of navigating the complexities of life with grace and purpose. Remember, it's not about the cards we're dealt, but how we choose to play them. Imagine embarking on a journey without a destination in mind. You might wander aimlessly, wasting precious time and energy, only to find yourself lost and unfulfilled. The same principle applies to life. To live effectively, we must first define what matters most to us. We must begin with the end in mind. This habit encourages us to live our lives with purpose, to identify our core values, and to align our actions with our desired outcomes. It's about creating a personal mission statement, a guiding compass that directs our decisions and shapes our daily activities. Think about the different roles you play in life: a parent, a spouse, a friend, a professional. What legacy do you want to leave behind in each of these roles? What impact do you want to have on the world? By reflecting on these questions, we gain clarity about our values and aspirations, enabling us to make choices that are congruent with our desired end. Beginning with the end in mind is not about becoming rigid or inflexible. It's about living intentionally, making conscious choices that lead us closer to our goals and aspirations. It's about ensuring that our ladder is leaning against the right wall before we start climbing. Once we've identified our destination, our desired end, the next crucial step is to prioritize our actions. This is where habit 3, put first things first, comes into play. It's about effectively managing our time and energy, focusing on activities that are aligned with our values and contribute to our overall goals. Often, we find ourselves caught up in the urgency of the moment, reacting to crises and attending to trivial matters that drain our time and energy. We become slaves to the tyranny of the urgent, neglecting the important tasks that truly move us forward. To overcome this, we need to develop the discipline to prioritize. This involves identifying our big rocks, those crucial activities that have the greatest impact on our lives, and scheduling time for them first. It's about learning to say no to distractions and to delegate tasks that can be handled by others. Remember, time is our most precious resource. It cannot be saved or stored, it can only be spent. By prioritizing effectively, we ensure that we're investing our time wisely, focusing on activities that bring us closer to our goals and create a sense of fulfillment. Life is not a zero-sum game. It's not about one person winning at the expense of another. True effectiveness lies in seeking mutually beneficial solutions, in fostering collaboration and creating win-win situations. The win-win paradigm is a shift from a scarcity mindset, where we believe there's only a limited pie to be divided, to an abundance mentality, where we believe there's enough for everyone to thrive. It's about approaching interactions with a spirit of cooperation, seeking to understand the needs and interests of others, while also advocating for our own. This habit encourages us to move beyond selfish desires and to strive for solutions that benefit all parties involved. It's about fostering trust, building strong relationships, and creating a culture of collaboration where everyone feels valued and respected. Remember, win-win is not about being nice or giving in. It's about having the courage to stand up for our own needs while also being empathetic and considerate of others. It's about finding creative solutions that allow everyone to walk away feeling valued and respected. Effective communication is the cornerstone of strong relationships, both personally and professionally. Yet all too often we approach conversations with the intent to reply rather than to truly understand. We listen with our own agendas in mind, filtering information through our own biases and experiences. Habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood, challenges us to reverse this paradigm. It encourages us to become empathetic listeners, to truly understand the perspective of others before seeking to make ourselves understood. Empathetic listening goes beyond simply hearing the words being spoken. It involves listening with our hearts, paying attention to body language, tone of voice, and the unspoken emotions behind the words. It's about putting ourselves in the shoes of others, seeking to see the world through their eyes. When we genuinely understand where someone is coming from, we create an environment of trust and respect. We open the door for meaningful dialogue, for finding common ground, and for building stronger, more authentic relationships. Synergy, the sixth habit, is the culmination of all the previous habits. It's about recognizing that when we work together, valuing differences, and combining our unique strengths, we can achieve extraordinary results. It's about moving from a my way or your way mentality to a better way approach. Imagine a team of musicians coming together, each with their own unique talents and instruments. When they play in harmony, respecting each other's contributions and blending their sounds, they create a symphony that's far greater than the sum of its parts. Synergy is about fostering an environment where diverse perspectives are welcomed, where creativity and innovation can flourish. It's about recognizing that we all have blind spots, and that by working together we can leverage our collective wisdom to overcome challenges and achieve remarkable outcomes. Remember, synergy doesn't just happen. It requires a conscious effort to create a culture of trust, respect, and open communication. It's about valuing differences, embracing diverse perspectives, and working together towards a common goal. Imagine a lumberjack tirelessly cutting down trees day after day. As his saw becomes dull, his work becomes increasingly difficult and inefficient. Yet he continues to push himself, neglecting to take the time to sharpen his tool. This, my friends, is a recipe for burnout. Habit 7, sharpen the saw, reminds us of the importance of self-renewal. It's about taking the time to nurture our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. It's about investing in ourselves so that we can show up as our best selves in all areas of our lives. Physical renewal involves taking care of our bodies through exercise, healthy eating, and sufficient rest. Mental renewal might involve reading, learning new skills, or engaging in activities that challenge our minds. Emotional renewal could involve nurturing our relationships, practicing gratitude, or seeking professional support when needed. Spiritual renewal might involve connecting with nature, meditating, or engaging in practices that nourish our souls. Remember, self-renewal is not selfish, it's essential. By taking the time to sharpen our saws, to recharge our batteries, we enhance our capacity to live effectively, to contribute meaningfully, and to experience true fulfillment. As we conclude our exploration of the 7 habits, I encourage you to embrace these principles not as mere concepts, but as powerful tools for transformation. Integrate them into your daily life, practice them consistently, and witness the profound impact they have on your relationships, your work, and your overall well-being. Remember, this is not a destination, but a journey, a lifelong pursuit of growth and effectiveness. There will be challenges along the way, moments of doubt, and times when you feel like giving up. But it's in these moments that the true power of these habits shines through. Take time to reflect on how you can apply these principles to your own life. How can you be more proactive? How can you begin with the end in mind? How can you prioritize more effectively? Seek win-win solutions. Listen empathetically, synergize with others, and sharpen your saw. The answers lie within you. Embrace the journey and unlock your full potential.